Can you just say a little bit more about that war on merit? Because it seems to me that it's not only about admissions to high schools, though that's been your experience, but it
Mhm.
also seems as though we're seeing across the board in the name of equity what appears to be, sort of a lowering of expectations and a shift away from academic excellence. Can you just say a little bit more when you say war on merit, what you mean when you say that?
Sure, absolutely. I can talk about a war on merit, particularly that stemmed from the pandemic when we had pandemic learning loss. Schools have been implementing minimal grading standards. For example, a teacher can give us a grade no lower than a 50%, with the intent to allow students to make up work in order to pass the course. Well, that has an unintended consequence. We'll see something like at Patterson High School where you have minimal grading standards and children are going from one grade level to the next, being socially promoted, not learning the content when they graduate, not being able to be a proficient grade level. For example, Patterson High School in Baltimore, up in Baltimore, Maryland, only out of 489 graduating students, only 12 were at grade reading level, and several students had a first and second grade reading level. Now, I first came exposed to this war on merit, as I mentioned before my introduction. I was the first Black president of the Parent Teacher Student Association at Thomas Jefferson High School, which for the last 3 years, according to U.S. News and U.S. News Report, has been America's #1 high school. And that school, in order to obtain equity or to racially balance, and that was their intent, was to racially balance the school, they removed merit-based admission and they moved it more towards a race-based admission, which a district judge had ruled was with racial intent. So we've seen more merit at higher levels as well as at the lower levels, and we've had some successes. We've seen parents out in San Francisco, for example, in Lowell, recall their school board members and reinstitute merit. But yes, there is an overall war on excellence in education and on merit education, and they're trying to move towards what they call equity-based grading.